Yeah, it was a tough loss, and you know, we were all disappointed. I think there are certain expectations that we have to demand. In Chicago last week, some bits were really good, but there were a lot that wasn't to the level that we expected. Levels of individual performances and some of the collective stuff that we did as well. So we've been really hard on them this week. Tuesday we had a meeting. I let them know of my expectations for the team, the levels that we need to attain to. We can't hide or use the excuse that we had Leo out, Joseph out, Gregory out. That is just excuses. We've got enough quality, we've got enough depth to be able to win that game against Chicago last week. So we've approached the week in a really determined manner. The players have been focused. They've accepted the feedback and the challenge in front of them. And on Saturday we approached the game against one of the best teams in the conference, the most informed team in the conference, who've been outstanding so far, recruited really well, play with a real strong identity, and an absolute outstanding coach who I've got a lot of time for. So we need to be back to our best. We need to be back to our best now. We're suffering a little bit of adversity, and I think in these moments is when the identity of the team, the culture of the club shines through, and we've got to go out there and we've got to fight. We've got to win our battles. We've got to do the basics really well, and then let our quality shine through. Yeah, playing against a good team in probably a, you know, outside of Drive Pink, it's one of my favourite stadiums. I think it's got a real compact shape to it. The fans are really close to the pitch. I think it creates a really good atmosphere. The pitch is really outstanding, and I think our players will enjoy playing there. And you know, I'm really looking forward to see how these players, how the players bounce back, how they perform, and I want them to play with real courage. And I think the big takeaway from the game against Chicago was the fact that you can have as much ability in the world, and much individual ability and much skill, but you've got to do the basics really well, and that's win your duels, stay with your man, win tackles, win your 1v1 battles, and we're going to need those qualities on Saturday against Cincinnati. They've got an outstanding front three in Vasquez, Brenner and Acosta, who's a really good player. They've invested really well in their team. They've got a really solid foundation. They can really punish you on the counter attack, and because they've got those three players up there, have got a great goal scoring record. So we need to stamp our own authority on the game. We need to control the game in possession and out of possession, like I say, and we need to make sure that in the game plan everyone has to do their jobs, and we didn't do that against Chicago, and that's where we've got to hold people accountable, and we've got to make sure that we perform to our level, that Cincinnati are worried about us, that we try and control the game with the ball, and that we create chances. Yeah, well, I think Monty played really well last week against Chicago. As one of our best players. Like I say, we like to control the game with the ball, and which means that you've got to have the courage to play, and you've got to have options, you've got to have movement, you've got to play the simple pass really well, 1-2 touch, and that's what we've been working on all week. And we've got Joseph back, we've got Leo back maybe, we've got Schneider Borgelin back, Robert Taylor's back from international duty. We've got some experienced players back now, and we're looking to go there and attack.